John goes on to say that little fish need the right conditions to grow into bigger fish. And right now in Haiti, they need seagrass beds and branches back, but there's too much silt from the earthquake because every time it rains, it becomes worse, and almost all of Haiti's mangrove branches are gone. Fish will thrive on healthy reefs, and Haiti does not have that right now. 80% of its reefs along its 1,100-mile coastline have suffered extreme damage. Sean spoke to an 80-year-old fisherman who said, "We used to let the sea rest during the months of January through April. Now there are more traps, more boats, more fishermen, more types of fishing methods. They're laying out nets all the time, everywhere." And also, there's a law against fishing. You have to have a certain length of a fish in order to catch it. Well, since people are starving, they're catching the little fish, and because they are not enforcing the rules, the little fish are not growing into be bigger fish, reducing the entire fish population. And so Gene suggests that complete restoration of the coastline be done mainly on land. Projects are in effect now, but still even 3 years later, people are still starving and homeless.
Alright, so now let's take a look at the fishing industry in Haiti. Currently, Haiti has 1,500 kilometers of coastline and an estimated insular shelf of 5,000 square kilometers. Now, an insular shelf is the portion of the island that is under the ocean. Now, this is the best habitat for fish to thrive, so it's very important that the insular shelf in Haiti is well maintained, as Amanda said. Compared to Haiti's forest and agriculture, the fishing, the coastal and marine environment still appear to be in good condition. It's not in the best condition, but this could be improved. Part of the reasons why the fishing industry is so important is because Haiti does not import any energy sources from across the globe, so they have to cut down their forests to be able to provide energy and heat for their homes. So looking at the annual revenue from the fishing industry, it's estimated that it's from about $250,000 to $750,000. A large demand of this comes from the hotels and resorts. Now, Haiti is another important aspect of Haiti's economy is the tourist industry. So hotels and resorts, they need large amounts of fish to feed the people that go on vacation to Haiti, and that's why this large demand comes in. Most of the time, per week, it's 750 to 1,025 pounds of fish, lobster, and lamb meat per week. The price for the fish range from $1.30 to $3.50, depending on the fish. So there's not a lot of opportunity to be made for fishers. Looking at one of the problems now is that there's a tension between full-time fishers and part-time fishers. What I mean by that are full-time fishers is people that have their career is fishing, that's all they do. But then there's also part-time fishers. Now these are the people that kind of get into fishing because they've lost their other jobs, and this creates competition between them. And the full-time fishers kind of get upset that the part-time fishers are coming in and stealing their jobs. There's also a tension between native and outside fishers. As we said, the government in Haiti isn't very stable. There's not a lot of enforcement of rules. So there's a lot of poaching that comes in from other countries on Haiti's ocean. So there's also tension between well-equipped and ill-equipped fishers. As the people that are like richer, they can catch more fish. They're able to keep them on ice, keep them fresh, while the ill-equipped fishers have a trouble maintaining their lifestyle. The Haitian people consume 4 pounds of fish per year. Compare this to the average of other Caribbean countries. This is 7 times less. And as you know, fish can be a very vital source of protein for people, and that's very important. Right now, fish consumption in Haiti measures 38 million pounds, but 80% of that is imported from other countries. Looking at the outward effects, expanding the fishing industry can also help other aspects of the economy. when you create a fishing job, that'll create another job in the fact that you'll have to buy a boat, you'll have to buy bait, nets, and other goods for fishing, and this will help improve standard of living for all the people involved. So now that we've looked at the macro element of the fishing industry, Costa is going to talk about the micro level, on a personal level for the Haitian people.
Well, it's really important to put a face to the travesty that's going on in Haiti, and this is young B. Claude. He's only 14 years old, and due to the education system being so poorly run and just everything being in ruins, he has to resort to fishing with his father in order for them to get some money and be able to survive. For the Claude family, fishing is a means of survival. This is the only way they can provide income, and the only way that they can stay afloat and be able to survive in the poor area. It is important to note that the Claude family makes $8 of profit per day on a good fishing expedition. So this, to give you a little perspective, 72% of Haitians live off of $2 a day. So that $8 is a huge help for the family in order for have food and be able to survive. Now, before the earthquake, the Claude family has saved a lot of money, and this was done through fish. And they saved about $1,100 worth of fish. But because the earthquake hit and there was no refrigeration, there was not electricity, all that fish went bad and got spoiled. So it's really important to be able to provide refrigeration, solar panels, and new equipment in order for them to be able to recuperate. Now, in order for the family to receive their money back or recuperate those losses, they would have to work 140 days. That is a large amount of time, and they would have to work in order to be able to keep the lifestyle they have and also earn back their money. So unless there's a new refrigeration system, all this work would have been done for nothing. And another individual that we're going to take a look at is Robert Mouya. He, like the Claude family, relies on fishing, and as you can see there, he's fishing mostly for crab. Now, on a good day, he will earn about $40 for that catch. What he does with that catch is he has to rent a boat, he has to rent an ice box and ice, and he goes and trades with different fishermen. Now, because of the tension, this is not very easy to do, so it is extremely important for him to have a good boat and be able to level out the playing field in order to improve relations between the two countries, the fishermen.
Okay, so now that we understand what the project is, the history of Haiti as it is today, the current fishing industry, and we've heard some stories about families that are affected by the fishing industry every day, it's important to note that how can this project be successful? Why should the money go to this project versus something else? Well, the area has been home to many past successes in microfinance projects just like this. Some of the past ones have been agricultural in nature, so this would kind of be the first one in fishing. But since fishing is such a key industry to the Haitian country, it's important to build this up so they can get back on their feet. The most important factor in the success of this project is just being able to work with the community and getting hands-on experience with those that are in the fishing industry so they can help themselves grow instead of us just doing it for them and just giving them the money. Okay. Our plan to support this project is going to rely on our use of social media. We all agreed that we would post this idea on our Facebook and Twitter pages to help raise an additional $500 for this project. We were going to network with friends and family and coworkers to increase awareness about this project and to get the people we know to donate to this very worthy cause as well. This project, donating is also a great alternative to a service immersion trip. I know myself, I've always wanted to do this the past few years that I've been here at DePaul, and if I can't make it work, I still know that the money that I would spend by going on a service immersion trip is still going to a really great cause instead. So, what can you guys do to help this cause? First off, just by becoming informed, you're helping, because by realizing what this issue is, at least we're getting the word out there that there is a worthy cause like this, and these issues still exist in countries like Haiti. You can donate to the project. They're always needing money, different funds, and different projects just like this as well. There's different areas. Haiti is an island, so fishing is a huge industry. Anywhere in Haiti you can find a project just like this. You can help by spreading the word to your friends, your family, and your coworkers as well. Get them to know about this project and get them to donate as well. And lastly, you yourself could consider a service immersion trip to a country like Haiti. And if you can't afford it to do it, you can always donate to this project as well. Regardless, any contribution you make, whether small or large, will help their current situation. And just to conclude this project, our project did actually get funded, so we know that we picked a very worthy cause, and we hope that they have much of future successes in their endeavors.